Nazis are some weird guys.
Did you say Nazis are some weird guys? Yeah, I think so, Carl. I think they were a little bit more than weird. I have a feeling they were a little bit naughty as well, were they?
A little bit naughty.
They deserve a spank on the botty.
Oh, don't be silly. They were just gassing about.
Wow. Get out.
Hello, Internet. You're listening to the In Your House Comedy Podcast with the Babyface and his fellow funny friend. Now hold on to your butts. Keep your arms and legs inside the podcast at all times. Prepare to have an autographical orgasm in 3, 2, 1.
I just imagine he's got a very large tongue. Or at least he's very good with it.
There you go.
You know.
Where with someone like me, that's one bit I have talk about my tiny tongue. Because I have a tiny tongue.
Oh my god, that's so tiny.
Tiny.
Oh, bless you.
I'll tell you about how
That's why your ex left you.
There you go. I compare my tongue to my XXX that had a nickname for me as a little train that could whenever I went down on her. It was like, I think I can.
That's absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Poor you.
Yeah.
But
So episode 8 of the In Your House podcast. I am here with my fellow funny friend Simon Field. How are you, Bubba?
hello. I'm fine. How are you?
Not as good as your sexy deep ass voice there.
Oh, stop it.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. What's your doing? Right, so yeah, we've got a gig together, ain't we, soon actually, the end of the month. We got it earlier.
28th September, I believe, at the Vine in Rowley Regis.
Did you have that written down? I'm glad you did.
I just remembered it because I'm a proper person who remembers things.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, unlike some people. Actually, no, I lie. I have everything written down, but for once I actually remembered that because it's only one of 2 gigs I've only got lined up.
So that one, when's that one you said you got?
10th, Telford with Roger Swift and Richard Newell.
Newell?
Yeah.
I like that name, I don't know why.
Well, he's a rather funny fucker. Oh yeah, can we say fuck?
We can say whatever you want to say, sir.
Lovely. Okay.
Whatever you want to say.
Good.
Except for insulting me, because that's not allowed. Bitch.
Fuck you. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just breaking that. Oh. Okay, moving on.
I wanted to ask you actually.
Yeah.
Your profile pic, is that your cat?
The angry cat. No. If you haven't seen it, guys, it's on my profile pic. It's basically an angry cat which I found a long time ago.
The cat looks fucking demonic. It looks like a bad guy from Cats vs Dogs in my eyes. That's what the bad guy should look like.
That's the weirdest 90s reference I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But
The 90s?
Yeah, 90s film Cats and Dogs. It was shite.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, it's not my cat.
Oh yeah,
it's not. It's right, man. So it's just interrupt me once more. I'll punch your face in.
It'll happen again.
But it's not my cat. It's just a picture I found and I thought it was funny, like you do with most things on the internet. Like
I was expecting more of a backstory then. I was going through trying to find a picture like to use on the thing. I was like, what's this random fucking pictures you got everywhere? I was like, where's the picture of you?
Yeah. Well, you see, you have to go on my professional.
Oh,
page.
I haven't got one of them.
Yes, well, some of us do. I've got my personal page, which is Simon Field, but then you've got my actual comedy page, which is Simon Field Comedy on Facebook. Check it out, motherfuckers. If you don't, I might cry.
I would say I'd put a link in the description, but I don't like you, so I won't.
That's fair enough, mate. Yeah, no worries. They're going to go anyway because they love me. They're warming up to me, surely. So.
I remember when I won't say what name it was and that, but you know when you had a little altercation with someone that was arranging a gig, and they were just a bit arsey to you. You showed me the message.
Oh
you didn't do
yeah.
anything wrong. No, not at all.
Thanks for bringing it up, mate.
Sorry, I'm not going to say names.
Yeah, basically, no. Some guy, I tried to book a gig on the shorthand, really short notice, and I said, because I do like a whole audiobook type thing.
Yeah.
So I said to him, do you mind if I use like the cables and like use your mixer and just plug in the cable? It's literally, you get a phone jack thing in your phone and you plug it in like a headphone socket.
Yeah, just a normal double audio.
It's literally that with a jack on into the mixer. And he was like, no, you can't do that. I'm afraid.
That's all you got, Papa. Yeah.
I know. And he goes, he ended it with, Well, I'm the compere, so what I say goes.
Oh, I hate those people.
And then he said, I'll book you on to next month. I said, mate, don't fucking bother. Absolute arse biscuit.
Fucking, the thing that made me laugh though was, because I was at the gig, obviously I was there.
Oh, right.
I was looking at the sound desk. I was like, yeah, it's a sound desk just like the one I've got here. And it's like, it was so easy for him to just plug his thing in. I was looking at it like, all you need is an adapter.
Exactly. It's just
nothing.
It's just a simple headphone thing with an adapter, and he was just being a poo about it. So
he's an old dude. Maybe he just didn't know how to fucking.
Never mind, man. Like, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not bitter or anything.
I'm not bitter. Just fuck him. I hope he falls over. Doesn't die, but I hope he gets a paper cut.
A paper cut?
A paper cut.
Interesting.
No, they hurt.
They do, especially right between the fingers.
Right between the fucking fingers, yeah, you got like a little.
It's like
vagina.
Nazi torture, that is. You know.
Oh, Nazis are some weird guys.
Did you say Nazis are some weird guys? Yeah, I think so, Carl. I think they were a little bit more than weird. I have a feeling they're a little bit naughty as well, were they?
A little bit naughty.
They deserve a spank on the botty.
Oh, don't be silly. They were just gassing about.
Wow. Get out.
Boom.
Get out. Boom, quite literally. That's your career gone. Up in smoke, mate. Fucking gone. Shocking behaviour. I can't believe this guy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you can.
Never mind.
No, what I was going to say was, when you said that then, it made me think of, most people don't know this, a lot of Nazis had like slashes on their cheeks. It would be a way that they were known, because they were very big on fencing for some reason.
Oh, right.
And they used to slash each other in the face as a little thing.
It's not like in Glorious Bastards then, when he puts a swastika in his head.
No, not like that. It's not the bear Jew. Is that the bear Jew? That's his name, isn't it?
Lost me there, mate. I have no idea.
The big guy in the Glorious Bastards is the guy...
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Him. Oh, okay. I was thinking of the guy.
No, I was joking. I don't know.
Oh. But Brad Pitt is in that team.
He's in that film.
He's in that team that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's
Is he American?
Yes, he is. Correct.
Naturally, yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. No, he's not going to be an Iranian, is he?
Oh, I don't know. There's other people in there. Like Michael Fassbender's a.
Oh yeah, I like Fassbender. Now you see, Fassbender, I think should be the new Bond.
I agree, sir.
I think he's probably going to be the best Bond we've got. I mean, what else is there? I mean, who else is there?
Tom Hiddleston.
See, that was one. I just don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got the right look.
Yeah, he's a bit. He's putting a little bit of muscle, maybe. He's a bit wiry, I guess is the best way to put it.
A bit wiry.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that he could batter someone without a magic scepter.
Yeah, I think like he needs some kind of special powers. But I mean,
that hair is a special power.
It's quite magical.
It is quite magical.
It's poofy.
Poofy.
Not puffy, but poofy.
No, he should have owned it anyway. He can be puffy or poofy.
Well, we're a progressive podcast here, chaps.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and chaps. So that's fine with me. No problem. I'm okay with that. But I still think Fassbender would be the best Bond.
Yeah. Who else? I did like what everyone was saying before about Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, you know
that.
what? I watched a film the other day with Idris Elba. It was called Beast with No Nation. I just thought that film was ruined by him.
Oh, I don't know that film.
It's a good film. Don't get me wrong. It's a great film. It's about a little African kid who basically there's a like a civil war basically thing going on between like 3 different nations and tribes and whatnot.
Oh, is this like an actual like?
It's based on the truth.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not a true story.
No, yeah.
And Idris Elba basically is a guy who takes charge of all these kids, like all the orphan kids or whatever, and basically turns them into an army.
Oh.
Really good film, but Idris Elba's accent is just shocking. It's
What's it supposed to be?
I think it's meant to be some kind of Nigerian.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but,
he's a proper Londoner guy, isn't he?
I'm not going to replicate it because it might be construed in the wrong way.
You're trying to do an impersonation of Idris Elba trying to impersonate a African Nigerian guy. There's nothing racist about that.
I might do it later.
Yeah, if you do it later, then it's more racist.
I'll write it down. It'll be fine.
Well done. Remember to do offensive racist accent.
Yeah, I'm going to get slaughtered for this, aren't I? Right, and it'll be fine.
I've tried to do a Bobby Lee lately.
Who's Bobby Lee?
Whoa! Bobby Lee.
I don't know who Bobby Lee is.
Comedian. He's you'll appreciate him. He's been doing it for ages. You look at him and he looks honestly like he's, like 20 or a kid sometimes even.
Okay.
But the dude's like 50 something, or he's old. Like
Yeah.
But he's a Korean guy, so he just looks younger.
Okay.
He's a small, pudgy, chubby dude who talks all the time about the fact that he...
You sure it's not me?
he has the hottest girlfriend ever.
It's definitely not me.
She's such a weird... She does... they do a podcast together called Tiger Belly.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out, man. If you like... Obviously, you like comedy stuff. So, Bobby Lee's... He's the best comedian never to do a special.
Oh, yeah.
You see, anyway.
I, personally, as a comedian, I would want a special.
Yeah, same.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
You see so many people going about, oh, yeah.
It's unconfident for him, he doesn't do it.
Oh, right.
Everyone tells me should. Carry on.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, like, sure, it's like, you know, he's making a point, a statement out of it, which is fine, but I'm sure he's actually not. He just couldn't give a fuck.
But that more, I think.
But, like, it would be, for me, I would want a Netflix special. Because have you seen some of the fucking morons that have got their own Netflix specials?
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of them, to be fair.
Yeah, I've been through most of them, and some of them are absolutely shocking. Some of them are really good.
Worst and best on there.
Worst, I don't even remember the name.
I know my worst.
I can't remember it. So the best though was.
Let me do my worst first.
Go on.
My worst. I love the guy. I love his podcast, but Joe Rogan, I just don't really rate him as a comedian. I don't find him that funny.
I think I tried watching it. I think I might have switched off.
Yeah, he's not funny.
Well, controversially, I'm going to say one that I didn't enjoy was Chris Rock.
Oh.
I know.
You know.
I know, but he yeah. So yeah, moving on. Other comedians that I don't find funny. Gabriel Iglesias. He did this whole story about how he met Snoop Dogg and went out and smoked some weed, and it was just like the most boring story I've ever heard. It was like, I went to Snoop Dogg's house in a Mexican accent.
Yeah.
I went to Snoop Dogg's house, and we basically.
I went to Snoop Dogg's house.
That's very good, actually. I'm quite impressed.
Oh, thank you. That's French.
Ooh la la, it's good to get through the door. Terrible. So yeah, he went to Snoop Dogg's house and basically had a spliff, and that was it.
Huh.
That is the basis of the story. It is. It's sublime, isn't it? It's just.
To be fair, that is a story that I'm jealous of, and I would love to reenact. Though, I would love to go and have a spliff with Snoop Dogg. I'm sure one of his spliffs would knock me on my fucking ass.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like a blunt, isn't it? It's probably all weed, like no tobacco.
Do you smoke bud?
No, I don't, because it's the devil's lettuce.
I'm going to ignore you.
Actually, talking about bud, right? I keep smelling bud everywhere, and it's driving me fucking nuts because I don't like the smell of it at all, right?
Green pardon?
Exactly. You can smoke it. Everyone can fucking do what they like about it, honestly. But the smell of it just reeks, and it sticks out in the middle of fucking everything, and it just absolutely stinks. So I know there's another comedian that I'm not going to mention his name who's going to kill me for that because he loves his bud.
Luke?
But yeah,
Luke?
Shush! Don't say no.
He was on the first episode.
Yeah, but
Luke's fine. I was with him the other day.
He loves his bud.
He loves his bud.
He loves his bud.
He's very. I tell you what, Luke. He is very. Luke McDonald. For anyone, he's on the first episode. He is so. What's the word?
Cool.
No. I haven't slept enough, man. I can't think of words right now. It's not good for a podcast. But he's very.
That's probably the worst thing for a podcast, to be honest, mate.
Normally my lexicon is pretty good, but not today.
No.
But no, he's just very gracious. Like, he just hands out his bud, man. He doesn't care. He's not stingy with it, you know.
Well, you shouldn't be. I think weed and all that kind of thing is like it's a social thing, isn't it? You should get stoned with your mates.
Yeah,
surely.
Well, to be fair, more now because I get high most days, but I like it more now. It's just a chill out thing to sit at the end of the day, watch wrestling, watch a film, just chill out, have a spliff.
Yeah, you know. Fair play, man. Fair play.
It's like, back in the day, it was, well, and still now, it was always the thing that when you get back from work, you'd have a can of beer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nowadays, get home from work, have a spliff.
Yeah. Well, I'd say, have you seen this new stuff called CBD?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, CBD. You see, I'm interested in that because I don't like weed. I don't like the effects.
You don't like the psychoactiveness of it.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, but CBD apparently doesn't have that.
It doesn't have any. You don't feel anything. It just gives you all the benefits.
So what I've had it before, and what I feel like is that it's the same equivalent as to having, say, like a couple of beers. after work.
What?
So you have like some CBD. You can like vape it or put it on your tongue, and I feel like it's a couple of beers where you just get that relaxedness where you know how your body's all tense from the day, dealing with dickheads called people.
I say you get none of those effects, but the relaxed.
Yeah, you get the nice muscle relaxing type of thing, and it's much better than taking a shitload of fucking dopamine or whatever it is and codeine.
Matter of opinion.
Which I'm sure is like addictive. So
everything's addictive, though, isn't it? Well, everything's addictive if you have an addictive personality. But weed is only addictive in the sense that the most pleasurable things in life are worth repeating endlessly.
That's the most gayest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
That was written on my wall, like back in, I don't know, like back in my bedroom. And
have you got live, laugh, love on your wall as well?
I don't know what that means.
Live, laugh, love. Like one of those like skanky fucking...
Anytime I've lived and I've loved, I haven't laughed.
I tell you what, if you can laugh during loving, that's...
I had to get it with my thing. I always make stupid jokes in the middle of sex. I do it a lot.
I think
it normally wakes them up though, sadly.
Oh, I think the worst thing during sex is fanny farts. Because queefing. Is it queefing?
It's queefing, yeah.
I just, it's so funny. I can't help not laugh.
No. They're laughing
like,
you.
Oh yeah, baby, it's all going on. Oh yeah. Bow chicka wow. What the fuck was that?
You know what?
Wow.
You know what? The girls don't appreciate the complexity of when they have sex. They just. I don't mean that they don't do anything physically. They
well,
don't
I know that you're about to say you're digging a deep hole. Don't do it. Honestly, don't go there.
What do you think I was going to say?
You're just going to say, oh yeah, men have all the work and like we've
no.
erect and all that.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, not in the sense of who does more, because some women like to do more, some men like to do more, but in the sense of, if a woman is drunk, the worst what happened to her is she'd just be a little unlubricated, and all you need to do is just give a little... Are you good?
Is that one of Carl's sex tips 101?
Sex tip. But you know what I'm saying, if a guy is drinking, there's a lot of downsides that can happen from that.
There's two major things that are going to happen, aren't there? You've got one, floppy syndrome.
Floppy syndrome.
Floppy McFloppyson, right?
Floppy, yeah. But then you can hide that though by taking it out and mouth playing and then it comes back and then get back. You can hide it.
Okay, you can hide it. Okay, fair enough. So you can get over that one.
Yeah.
But what about whiskey dick? Do you know what whiskey dick is?
Is that where you don't come?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
So what do? You can't go, oh, yeah, because have you ever seen a man fake an orgasm? We have never had to.
Funny
we don't
enough,
have practice.
no, I haven't.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I'm sure, but like we don't have to fake usually because we just go. Ah!
Yeah.
It's like don't move. Ah! Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's we don't have to fake orgasms as a point. We can literally just have our time and that's it. We've never seen or learnt how to fake an orgasm apart from like women in porn.
Yeah. Well,
we'd say porn. Because I have to say porn because I've never seen a woman orgasm, obviously.
Right. Fucking that was good.
Thanks, mate.
It's okay. Fuck, I forgot what was the last thing you said then? Because you threw me off completely. I had a point that I wanted to say to you and everything.
Oh, sorry, man. It was about orgasming.
Yeah.
Like women orgasming, like how we watch women orgasming porn, but I say that, but do they actually?
And we will be right back after the messages from our sponsors. There's not too many, there might be nudity. Introducing Riders Creed. The hottest new rock band taking England by storm. The West Midlands' best kept secret is about to get out. Their debut album, Riders Creed, is available now on all good streaming services. For more information on upcoming events or to check out their merch, visit www.riderscreed.co.uk. That's www.riderscreed.co.uk.
Kim the best bet, Kim.
Kim the Bush, Kim the Bush, the HollyBush.
HollyBush, HollyBush, HollyBush. The #1 comedy open mic night in West Midlands. Every Thursday from 8 till late. All comics are welcome. Don't have a video of your act? Not only is that not a problem, but they will actually supply you your own. For further details or to book a slot, speak to Dave Francis, aka the Bushmaster. Details and links in the description. The jokes aren't cheap, but the alcohol sure is. So there's only one thing to do. Come the bush, come the bush up. Come the bush, come the bush up. Come the bush, come the bush up.
Without further ado, I will stop talking to you about advertisers now. I can stop feeling like a shell of a man, and I will put you straight back to the In Your House comedy podcast. Take it away. I love you. And good night.
Probably not.
It's like, have you heard about Squirt? Squirt is apparently not real. Apparently, it's like urine. Like
Oh yes, water down urine, yeah.
Well,
That's
how
what
can it be
Squirt is.
watered down urine? Urine is urine, right? If it's, I mean, like, they're not going to put it inside them and then squeeze it out. Well, they might. I've seen some
Squirting is
strange
a-
things in porn, I tell you.
Squirting is a real thing.
Oh yeah, there is definitely squirting,
Oh,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
to the state of like that kind of where it shoots from a fucking 10
Oh.
foot across a room and then goes in your drink when you fucking have a nice coriander, a
It's
nice
rare.
cocktail.
It's rare, but I have generally experienced it a few times.
Well, I know of a few techniques, but I'm not going to tell that here to the listeners.
You need to keep that secret, sir.
Yeah, I'm not telling that. That's some secret side shit.
Now, you know what it is though? I think it's just literally some girls are just prone to to squirt.
They are prone to spunk as well.
Yeah,
though,
yeah. I think it's just one of them.
Oh my god, I've got spunk on me again. Oh no, where did I get this from? Yeah, I know a few women like that.
Yeah.
I know a few women like that
Like what?
who are addicted to spunk.
Oh yeah,
Spam.
nympho.
Nymphs. I thought nymphs were like tiny little like cherub things, like fairies,
I'm thinking of the mermaid things now. What were they?
mermaids.
No. Sirens. That's it. Sirens. That's what I'm thinking of.
What?
Sirens. They were the
Sirens. Yes, of course.
Yeah, the original idea, weren't it? They're kind of like half sea or half women things. They were like beached on the rocks or something. They were like, come to us because the sailors. It was probably just fucking dead, like half dead seals. That the sailors are so fucking
Like got
vagina
scurvy.
crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking.
At that point.
They've been at sea for days and they're just so fucking thirsty.
More like months.
Well, yeah, a day and a half. Like,
Yeah.
and they're probably just going, oh, look at that bird, she's well fit, mate. Because all sailors talk like that as well.
About it.
They've all got the same voice, these people, it's weird.
Apparently, guys that go on boats are constantly surrounded by seamen. I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
1970s phone call. They don't want their shit jokes back.
I'm full of them. I'm a dad. I'm allowed to make dad jokes.
But ting. Oh yeah, of course you are. Yeah. Oh bless you. How many you got?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
Too many. So two then.
Two. Nah, they're awesome little dudes, man. They're crazy as fuck.
Oh man.
Luckily, they get their looks. Nah, they get. One looks like me. One looks like mom. Yeah, they're good. They're crazy little cool people.
Poor little fuckers.
Yeah, the one's got my size. Both got my size head actually. So remember what I said about my mum earlier?
Yeah. Yeah. True. Fair enough.
Oh, did you hear there's a fourth Matrix film coming out?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'm interested because I like The Matrix.
Yeah, same.
I think The Matrix is a good film, but it shouldn't. I think the first one got too much hype, as a lot of films do, though.
Yeah.
But I think it's more
People
and
get
more in the
excited.
past 10 years. Like they've gone mental with films and getting their massive hype on. Like The Matrix came out, and all my kids. I remember I was about 13, 12, 13. And kids were going, "Oh my god, it's the Matrix! Oh my god, it's the Matrix! It's the Matrix!"
Oh my god.
And it was like, yeah, it's a good film, but there's no need to blow your shit over it,
I remember the one bit in that film that got me was at the beginning. When he gets his mouth like all skinned over.
Yeah.
That got me. I don't know why. That just made me pay attention more as soon as I saw that. It just
Yeah.
weird with the bug as well going in.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. I just like that Mr. Anderson guy.
Anderson.
I think it's pretty cool.
She got weaving. A good fuck. Yeah, but the great thing about that film is though, it's when I heard it, I naturally assumed it would be a reboot. And it makes perfect sense for Matrix. It works in the title and everything. You could just literally call it The Matrix Rebooted.
Well, exactly. It's part of the whole world, yeah.
It would work.
It works. You're right. You're right, Ran. Yeah.
But no, it's not a reboot though. The original guys are coming back and everything. Do you know that?
So what is it? So it's a prequel?
No, it carries...
Sequel?
Apparently, yeah, it's a sequel that carries on with Keanu Reeves and the person who played Trinity. They're the two that have been confirmed for it. Even though I'm pretty sure something that happened at the end of Revolution kind of ended their arc. Didn't they die? Basically, because they blew up the city of...
The whole underground city thing?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Yeah. Remember he suddenly got the one powers in the real world, didn't he? Remember that?
Yes.
Because he was blinded and then he could see suddenly.
And then there was some terrible CGI happening. That 90s... Well, I suppose it was 2000 or something, wasn't it then?
The CGI in the last one was worse than the CGI in the first one.
It's not like that. They look like rubber dolls.
Yeah. That
like
was
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah. The second one, especially when he's fighting all those agents in that playground thing.
Yes, yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that one. That bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking stupid bastards, but there you go.
You know what I loved in that film though? You know the twins?
The tall blonde kind of guys.
Blonde dreadlocky guys, yeah.
Kind of looks like you.
Me on a fucking cool day, yeah. But yeah, I love them too. I don't know why. They were like my favourite things in this.
I don't know. They were pretty cool. I don't know. Matrix films are good, but I mean, have you seen recently the new Disney films? And why are they remaking all the fucking films? Has some head honcho in Disney just gone, you know what I need to do, mate, right? Again, same voice, because they all sound the same. Yeah. Because, like...
I didn't even question it, to be honest.
Yeah, good. I won't explain it in future.
Cool.
So, like, I'm Disney, head of Disney, me. Hi, I'm Mr. Disney.
Hello,
now.
Mr. Disney man.
Hello.
Hello.
What I'd like you to do, Carl, is could you go and get every film we've ever made, and can you just redo them, actually?
Well, so like scene for scene?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
With, like real people?
Yeah.
What about Lion King? There's no people in there.
Nah, even Lion King, man, even
How can you make
King.
a live action film with no real people in it?
Well, you got to use your noodle, ain't you? You know, you got to fucking put some animals.
We're gonna make them look like real animals.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we need to.
Anthropomorphism, I believe, is a word.
What?
Check me out. I fucking do right.
Wow.
Bow, chicka, wow. Anthropomorphize, for those people at home, means to make something seem more human.
Oh.
So, like, they basically get all these animals, whatever, and like redo it again. And like,
tell my ex that.
I don't see the point. Is it because our youth generation just cannot handle the animation side of it, and they want something real and something more believable?
No, because you know what, my kids.
But then again, The Lion King is about talking animals.
Yeah.
How is that believable?
My kids aren't into that stuff. They only like the proper animated stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. I personally, when I watched Aladdin recently, the new one,
that was good. I like that one. I love Aladdin, though, so I'm biased. That was my favourite Disney film.
I love Aladdin. I love the classic. I love the old one, but the new one is
It's questionable.
It's. Oh. I think they've made the genie gay.
Wait, he's trying to bang a woman, isn't it?
No, honestly, I think the new genie is gay. I bet you.
But he's actively trying to bang someone.
They told Will Smith to camp it up a bit.
I think Will Smith's just... You can't wear those clothes he was wearing and sing like he was around in a bit camp.
Yeah, and yes, well... Yeah.
Dude's blue. You know what blue means in Russia? Okay.
Sold it.
There you go, Disney.
There you go, Disney. There you go. We have solved it. We have solved the fucking conspiracy that is Disney.
You know what though? I really liked Aladdin, but I actually really like Will Smith as a genie because I appreciated the point that he said he wasn't trying to redo what Robin Williams did because you never could. You couldn't. No. He tried to make it completely different. He put his rap stuff into him, and I was like, yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm glad there wasn't that much beatboxing.
There was not much beatboxing. The better beatboxing was in Moana.
I never said. I spent about 5 minutes on that film until it switched off. I'm just not into musicals, man. Apart from like Aladdin, and The Lion King.
Did you know there's a Lady and the Tramp one coming out now? It was only recently announced.
Really?
It's on Disney Plus. It's coming out in like.
You know what I did watch? I did watch Dumbo.
That's the one I haven't seen.
It's actually pretty good. I think that's probably the best of them so far. Yeah. But
it came out at the wrong time because no one watched it. It came out in that like month after Endgame, and there was a lot of most films in general died for like the next month or two after.
Well, yeah, you
Endgame.
just wouldn't put anything on the Endgame because Endgame's just going to ruin it all.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
But Dumbo was alright, I thought, pretty good. And I've actually thought of a thing here where it's films you never know you wanted or needed. So it's
Okay.
Dumbo 2, right?
Oh, God.
So Dumbo 2, he grows up with the rest of his body, right? So his ears are normal size now because of the rest of the body.
Okay.
The problem is he can't fly anymore.
That would be a problem.
Yeah, so he has to go on the game disguised as a Prince Charles impersonator.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so he's not disguised as Prince Charles. He just disguised as a Prince Charles impersonator.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's
levels,
he's
man.
still an elephant. He's still an elephant, but he's got like a mask on because he doesn't look like Prince Charles. Oh no. No. He's just an impersonator of Prince Charles.
Oh well, yeah. Prince Charles got big ears.
Now, oh my god!
I didn't put that together at all.
People at home will be getting, you fucking idiot, Carl!
I'm tired today, I'm sorry.
No worries, okay. So that was part of that. I also thought of E.T. 2.
E.T.
E.T. Do you remember E.T.
Yeah,
Extraterrestrial?
I have a friend who's definitely scared of E.T.
Why?
I don't know. He likes to make himself to be. He's a very manly man in his opinion.
Yeah,
And then you put E.T. on, and he literally runs out the room. It's amazing.
fair enough.
It
Well,
looks like you actually. To be fair, you're kind of like.
you mean he's sexy and handsome and
I mean, a beard. And
so
hair.
butch and
Yeah, that's
terribly grrr for all those women out there.
Maybe he's not like you.
Okay, well, basically, I thought of ET2.
Yeah.
Now, you know that thing that lights up, right? Yeah, have you not
Finger,
seen?
the
Yeah.
finger, yeah.
Well, I think it's not his finger.
Oh,
That's a sequel. It turns out it's not his finger.
it's a penis. Oh, he's impregnated. Ellie.
He just wrote the joke again.
Oh, sorry, no. I forgot to.
Yeah, I think that might have been it. That might have been it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, never mind. I was also thinking as well, is like, if you were to be in a film, or, sorry, no, if you were to just have someone do a film about your life, who would play you?
Ooh. Okay.
And what kind of film? Like, what kind of genre?
It would have to be a comedy, because if it wasn't a comedy, it would be a drama, and I think people will want to kill themselves.
Oh, drama. Oh, is your life that sad, Carl? Should I get the violin out?
I hope you die.
Thanks, darling.
In a quick way. I don't want you to suffer.
Okay. Well, shall I tell you mine before? While you think
go on.
about it?
Go on.
All
Yeah.
right.
Tell me yours.
So basically, I think it was going to be a rom-com, right? And I'm going to be like, basically, you know, someone devilishly handsome like Jack Black.
I was going to say Zach Galifianakis.
Or it could be Zach Galifianakis, who is actually, you know what? You know, even one of my first gags, because one of my first gags is on stage. It was, I walk on stage and go, I've forgotten the fucking first gag. The first gag is, oh, I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not the guy from the Hangover films. ... Bradley Cooper, right? Okay, so that's the first joke I've used for like nearly every single stand-up gig I've done. And I personally I've had people from all over the country, all my friends have said, yeah, you look like the guy from Hangover, mate. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Never. This is a true first time only, Carl. First time.
We got an exclusive
This
on
is
here.
exclusive,
Another exclusive.
an actual
Okay.
exclusive. I have never thought I've looked like that guy at all.
Really?
Honestly. Until.
Okay, there's more.
Plot twist.
Oh my
Never-
God.
never-
Hold on. I need a moment if you're going to flip the script. Okay, go.
Okay, cool. So I have never thought I looked like that guy until I saw Due Date the other day.
Netflix.
And I was like, yeah, it's on Netflix at the moment. And I was just like, fuck me. That's me, isn't it? I do look like that guy. I don't, in the Hangover films, I don't think.
He's older there, isn't he? Due Date was like before the MCU.
Was it?
Yeah, because Robert Downey Jr. before he became Iron Man, that was.
Oh, really?
If I remember correctly, that was one of the films that did not look like, very near to be an Iron Man.
Oh, I see, said the blind man. I get you now. Okay, yeah. But yeah, now I understand that I actually do look a bit like Zach Galifianakis.
He looked like a younger version, at least.
Have you seen him when he was young?
No.
There's a film. I have no idea. It's like Bubble Boy, I think. Do you remember Bubble Boy film with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal, did you
Jake.
say? Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was him in it, but is it the one about the little kid in the bubble that's ill and he has to stay in the bubble?
It's called Bubble Boy, Carl.
Is that what it is?
It's called Bubble Boy. What do you think, Carl?
I've got there's many of
Yes,
them.
yes, it's that one, Carl.
Films have ridiculous names, you know that. A due date.
How many films would you know with the name Bubble Boy where there's some fucking kid in a fucking bubble and can't go round and then sit, oh my word.
It could be a stupid PG superhero film about a boy that runs around in his underwear with stupid cape on, blowing bubbles at bad guys.
He's not SpongeBob SquarePants.
It could be.
I watched SpongeBob SquarePants film the other day. I love that film.
The film?
Yeah.
You know, one of my favourite episodes of that, I saw a little clip of it recently, is when SpongeBob loses his job. He just goes into a depressed little ball ache for like half the episode.
I swear SpongeBob has got more adult humour in it than it has for kids.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, some of it is so devious, you just think, that's amazing. I
think most cartoons are like that, because did you ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I never did, actually.
That's messed up. Like Johnny Bravo, I remember the one episode where he got kidnapped by some guy in a hospital and he tortured him and ended up... Well, Johnny Bravo tried to escape at the end and he didn't get to escape and he threw him down some stairs attached to a gurney and that was the end.
Is this a cartoon? Because like this sounds...
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, I love Johnny...
Hey, Mama. Do the monkey with me. Yeah, that's accent I can do.
Wow, yeah, okay, that's good. That's one of them. It's pretty shit, but yeah.
I listened to it back and I'm like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, you can't do it. Face to face, it's instant feedback there. Yeah, instant feedback.
I need it.
There you go. No worries. So the other day, I was on Facebook, right? And you know, I'm one of these guys who likes cat pictures and cat videos and stupid shit like that. So I'm actually a member of a group called Pertacular. Shout out to them. Now the problem is what happened is that I'll bring it up on my phone here and I'll show you. But basically, in this group was I don't have any more, shame. But basically, there was a woman going on about, can I feed my cat kosher food? I'm like, it's a fucking cat. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't give a fuck about your stupid principalities about fucking Judaism.
It's not Jewish.
No, it might be Jewish. Can you imagine it just come out with a little Yom Kippur, like fucking a little hat and playing with the dreidel? No! I said no!
dreidel, meow.
Exactly.
I was just wondering if a cat can be circumcised. That's where my mum went.
I wonder, that's a good point.
Surely they can be.
Let's ask a vet.
Did you know that... So I do go on a
No,
tangent.
that's fine. I'm done with that bit.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, yeah.
I go on a lot of tangents. A cat's penis has barbs in it. Did you know that? So that when it pulls it out, it rips it so no one else can go there.
Wow, I think my ex is like that.
Yeah, I tried it with sandpaper. It doesn't get the same effect.
Oh, can you imagine how rough that would be?
Oh yeah, very rough.
300 grip. Oh, terrible.
I had a mate who was on. I did one of the episodes on this. So the fifth one was the Babyface and the Goth.
Yeah.
And I ended up having two goths because a guy turned up and I was like, yeah, join in.
Goth.
Goth.
As in like Visigoth, as in like a barbarian.
No, my
Or do you mean like a new romantic, like 80s singing and dancing
like
around the room
you know,
to like The Cure and stuff?
Like 10 years ago, this guy, one of my best friends, like I've known him since year 7, but he hated me until about year 9.
Okay.
Because he was a very sad, depressive goth.
Because he's goth, yeah.
He was a goth, and I'm a happy chappy.
Of course, yeah.
What the fuck was I talking about now? Yeah. And the other guy, anyway, the friend of ours, mutual friend, he was talking about the time when he accidentally did an angry pirate. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah. Tell the listeners, just in case.
Yeah. I'll butcher it, but go back to episode 5 if you want a detailed listen to it. After you listen to all of this one. Under the girl's eye by accident, like you do. We've all done it.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was like, you know, I can make something of this. And he decided to kick her in the leg. And then, I can't remember what the other part of it was. I think that's it. Come in the eye, kick in the leg, and then he hop around going, ah! Yeah, that's it.
My favourite's probably the Superman.
Go on.
Come on their back and then chuck the quilt on them. And then they run around the room going, ah! Oh, dear. Oh, we're disgusting human beings.
I can't get that enough projection with my tongue that kind of dribbles out.
That is filth.
Like when you're running out of toothpaste, you know.
That's why you don't squeeze from the end, Carl.
I learned now. It's a bit late.
So like talking like so I was on Facebook, saw this cat thing, and then I was just completely astounded. Like someone would think that a cat is fucking Jewish. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. But the comments on it are gold, absolute gold. Now, if you're a member of Pertacular, go and fucking watch it, or join Pertacular just to go to this fucking site and fucking see it. It's brilliant. I'm not going to say anything from here because they're just too fucking ridiculous. But no, it's all fine. It's fine. So what I do like about like Facebook though is the trolls.
Yeah.
You know, talking about
the way you said it. Well, I do. Yeah, I can't explain it on. I wish we had the camera now. Like, does look back at me like with that little seductive look on your face, like. Well, I do like the trolls.
It's got to be done. The trolls are amazing.
I agree.
Now, you see, my brother, shout out to Mark, was one of the first internet trolls ever. We had a dial-up internet connection at our house, right? And you know, the ones where if your mum was on the phone or pick up the phone, it would cut you off. Yeah, they're one of them.
I grew up in them times too.
Yeah. And you young'uns probably have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, but there we go.
Yeah,
it's just old people moaning now. So, he used to have a character he would do called Eat My Goat, right? And he would go into Christian chat rooms and he'd go, repent your sins! The devil is coming! Because it was voice chat, it was Yahoo voice chat back in the day, and we used to sit in the back room just sniggering to ourselves. He was an original troll, you see? Harmless bit of fun, you know, fuck off Christians. Like, no one fucking cares about fucking Christians, you know. If there's any Christians listening, you can fuck off.
If there is any Christians listening, then it's a bank holiday. You should be serving the Lord.
Is that right? Is that
I don't
is that
fucking know.
No, yeah, well, it probably is.
I thought it was Sunday when I started that sentence and I realised it wasn't.
Yeah, never mind, mate.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes. Like
How
that
about
bandana
you?
you're wearing. Whoa! I'm joking. It's beautiful. So I find, to be honest, that a lot of people are very sensitive about things on the internet these days, especially like Facebook and stuff like that.
I don't know if that's the right word, but I know what you mean.
Well,
They're quick to moan.
Yeah, like it gives morons a voice and an opinion. Like, why the fuck are these people like in like the 1900s or whatever? These people would be locked up for their fucking opinions. They'd be fucking battered to fucking death.
You know, I think it is a lot of it. A lot of them feel like they're protecting someone by getting outraged.
White knights.
Yeah,
is what they are. They're fucking white knights, and they think this. Oh yeah, but like I'm in one of those meme groups, shall we say?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, these meme groups I find are vicious because they're fucking hilarious. And the problem is that you deal with these people who are in the meme group and you talk to them, right? And you have a conversation where anything goes, no holds barred, just fucking anything goes. It's a really good way, it's a really free space.
Comedy in general, we should be like that anyway.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And like, the point is that you can do whatever you like and just talk whatever you like. And the thing is, what I find is that the more sensitive people are on Facebook or whatever, it makes these people rebel more. And there's more of these like meme groups growing and showing up and actually showing people, you know, we don't have to take this shit. And anyway, I find these, you know, these torrent motherfuckers, you know, fucking left-wing bitches and motherfuckers. They're a minority.
Which one's left wing again? Is that the progressive ones?
Yeah, kind of. Well, you can have both these days. They're all fucking morons anyway.
They are. Anyone who speaks in absolutes is dumb.
Yeah, but basically, they're all like, you know, they're a minority group. They're a minority group. You know, just because one motherfucker on Facebook says something and it goes fucking viral, doesn't necessarily mean that it's the true way of the world and how it actually is.
Just people just jumped on it. That's all it means.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and then the day after tomorrow, it's fucking forgotten anyway. You know, it hasn't changed anything. It hasn't done anything.
Stuff has much less. That's the only good thing about the internet and that. Like when it comes to like spreading news stories and you know all that kind of crap, is that everything has a much shorter life, like half-life. I guess is a good.
Absolutely.
way to put it.
Yeah, definitely.
It dies a lot quicker. It's stupid early outrage culture nowadays with people.
I mean, there's a picture of me in a very, very strange outfit, which luckily went away very quickly. So, you know, I'm good about the half-life of that one. But, like...
I remember, like, about... it must have been, like, 7 years ago now. I was doing music, like, gigging on and off. Well, no, I was actually gigging properly, I think, at the time, with a band at the time, and I was with my bassist and a few of our mates, and we was at a party, and someone had like the guy who was like soundest dude ever, and the most soundest guy to everyone, like to all religions and all races and all that.
Yeah.
But he loved like historical memorabilia, and especially loved Nazi memorabilia.
Oh God.
Yeah. And a few of my mates, like them guys, took photos like with the hat on and the gun, the arm thing and that, and then gave it to me to do. I was like, you know what?
Nah.
I'm not gonna do that, just in case.
Did you do it?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
you chicken.
No, I will not have a photo of me in that stuff that could be unearthed in like 20 years and destroy my career.
Well, actually, that's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually a World War II fan. Not a fan of it because it was pretty fucking horrific. But what I mean by fan... what I mean by fan... Oh yeah, I love people killing. Yeah,
genocide was amazing.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Those people died. It was wicked. No, what I mean is like...
Such a gas.
I am interested in it because of all the things that happen.
It is super interesting.
It is interesting.
Very interesting.
And you know, I once saw a guy. I was in the Spoons, believe it or not, and there was a guy wearing a Nazi jacket, like a proper SS jacket, like proper army, like SS.
Did it have like a Nazi like a swastika?
Had the SS on it.
Oh, so
the SS.
Only a smart guy would necessarily know. You know what I mean?
Well, someone who knew about the, but if you're,
and the majority of people are dumb, let's be honest.
Yeah, but if you're older than like, I don't know, like 60 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Then you're gonna know what that is.
Yeah.
And I just thought, what are you doing, mate? You can't. I actually went over.
How old was he though?
He was young, probably our age.
There you go. Yeah.
And I said to him, "What are you doing with that? You can't wear that. That's ridiculous." There's me being a fucking white knight protecting some people. Yeah, protecting the Nazis. I think it's okay, actually.
To be fair, yeah. In all fairness. You can make out that being a white knight to protect the people around him, but more so, it's probably to protect him because, that dude's going to get beaten the fuck up.
Well, that was my point, actually.
And the people that beat him up are going to get done for it, so you're protecting him too.
That's exactly my point. I said to him, look, mate, you've got to be careful about wearing that kind of thing. I know exactly what that is, and you can't be wearing that kind of thing. If someone who else knows what that thing is, but then again, you're not going to get many chavs go, all right, mate, yeah, that guy over there is wearing a fucking Nazi jacket. Let's fuck him up. It's not going to fucking happen, is it?
Chavs are not that enlightened.
No, is they?
They do not understand history.
No, they can understand like series 1 of Love Island, perhaps. Mm-hmm. That's history to them.
1.5 my bread bin homies. Pop pop, fam.
Is that a chav accent?
Oh.
Wow, we do need to work on your accents. We'll have a game of that in a bit.
I'm not good at them.
Never mind. So I want to talk about comedy.
You want to talk about comedy?
I want to talk about comedy.
Okay. Oh, before we do that,
yeah.
Just quickly, because we were talking about films, just quickly, last thing I was to say about films.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Breaking Bad film coming out?
Yes, I did.
Did you see the trailer?
No, but it's meant to have him in again.
Walter.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, originally they were talking about that. From everything that they've officially announced in the trailer, only talks about Jesse.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't show him. It's
know what? I'm such a sucker for shit, right? I watched Breaking Bad. I watched so much of it that I was actually going around saying bitch at the end of every sentence. I was doing it the whole time. I'm such a sucker. I just soak up that kind of shit. That's what I hate about fucking this world. Is like it's so fucking shoved and forced down your fucking throat and brain that you go, yeah, I'm a guy who sells meth now. Bitch. Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't help it. I knew you were going there.
Exactly. So it's just like
fucking, the one that always got me like science bitch. That was the main one.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
And gonna drop a knowledge bomb on your ass. Remember that?
I don't, but that was a good one.
I think that was Breaking Bad.
If it's not, I still like it. I still like it.
It's El Camino, you know what that is. But yeah, so comedy. What are we saying?
So comedy. So basically, I want to know because obviously you do comedy, and like I want to know.
I do comedy.
Who were your main influences or still are your main influences? I know it's an age-old question. Everyone fucking asks it.
I've asked most people on the podcast too because it's for comedians. You need to know that.
Well, there you go.
To get to know them.
There you go, my friend.
It's weird having people asking me.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Change the time.
Yeah, it's weird. This is script flip. My favourite comic my favourite comic, to be fair, is Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald?
Yeah.
The tall... Is he American or Canadian?
I think he's Canadian, actually. He's Canadian, but he does most of his stuff in America.
Yeah.
He was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I think I know. I'm pretty sure I know.
He's got a special on Netflix.
Has he?
Yeah, it's a newish one. I fucking love it. It's my favourite one on there. When you was talking about it earlier and we was going to say the favourite one, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, you say no?
Fuck it, he's one of them guys who could just, anything he says, it's just hilarious. Like he was supposed to go on that roast of, I think it was Bob Saget, and they told him be as shocking as you can, and in his mind,
what
a
license for a comedian.
But in his mind, for a roast, he thought be as shocking as I can. Everyone's going to be doing cunt jokes. Everyone's going to be doing really harsh shit. So he went up there for like 10 minutes and told the most like clean comedy ever. Like, holy heck, what the H? And just really
just flip on his head.
Hilarious
I like
shit.
it.
And then at the end, like someone was like, I can't remember the guy that he referenced. I'm just going to make up a name. Okay. He was like, watching your set, Norm Macdonald, was like watching Gary McDonald pick blueberries, and then Norm Macdonald was like, now I think I speak for everyone in the audience when I say I'm quite interested in watching Gary McDonald pick blueberries. That sounds like a good thing to watch. Thank you for the compliment. Something like that, anyway.
Yeah. No, I like it.
It's fucking great.
So Norm Macdonald's good. I like. Yeah, I haven't seen the special, but I will watch it definitely after tonight.
I very much recommend it.
So who else? Anyone else?
Yeah, there's other people, of course. I love Jim Jeffries at the moment.
Jim Jeffries is wicked. Yeah.
Classic though. I love Jimmy Carr. I've always loved Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr. Yeah. Anyone else?
It seems a bit easy to say, but I love Eddie Murphy as well.
Eddie Murphy, interesting.
I love Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
He's one of them guys that anything he says is fucking hilarious.
I like that because you said someone classic, a classic comedian. I like that. That's nice. Yeah.
He's coming back. He's doing another stand-up special.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Has he run out of money? Is he?
Probably.
Of all those divorces he's been through.
He's always said he wanted to do it again. Just he didn't want to do it until it felt right, and I guess it feels right for him now.
Well, actually, you know what? You did touch on something earlier where you said, like Chris Rock, a black comedian, talking about black guy stuff.
Yeah.
And now I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, does that mean it's okay if you're belonging to that minority group or that group or whatever? If you're belonging to that group,
belonging. So yeah.
Yeah. Then, like, does that mean it's okay for you to do jokes about that? If like, for example, black guys doing black guy jokes, Asian guys doing black.
I personally think it's okay to make any joke about anything.
I'm with you.
As long as you're not saying, like, there's a difference between making a joke about a certain race, but there's a difference between making just a joke that involves them than saying, like them being a racist comment, which is where saying I hate you because you're black.
Yeah, I mean that is just that's victimization, right?
People don't see the difference between that enough.
I think the point is, I think you're damn right. Yeah. Absolutely spot on. I think the point is that many people think that comedians are making jokes at people. We're not making jokes at people. We're making jokes about the situation.
Exactly.
We're talking about something which is so difficult and hard to talk about anyway that we're making light of it and we're making a joke.
Yeah.
Right, that's the point of comedy, I think, for a lot of people.
I agree.
For a lot of people,
most people do agree. It's just odd people.
Well, this is why I just do stupid stuff. If you ever see me live, you know that I do stupid shit. I don't talk about religion or politics or anything like that because I want people to come and enjoy their night and have a laugh. It's fucking comedy. That's why I do funny shit. I try to do funny shit.
I can't say much because I feel like I found my voice now, and I realise I'm very much a social commentary kind of guy.
Nice, yeah.
Because I love people for the same reason I hate them. I love the stupid fucking shit they do all the time. Being.
But then you hate them for doing that stupid fucking shit.
It's like being in an abusive relationship. Because day after day, people do horrible shit on the news. You see all the time, this and this. Like, oh, fucking hell, people. Like, just when you're about to give up on them, couple of firemen pull a fucking dog from a canal or something. You're like, oh, I like people again. And then the cycle starts again.
Absolutely. And that, that goes back again to this social media thing I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
There are some people that are very sensitive to things, and there are other people that aren't. And you're quite right, where it does go in a circle, where it kind of evens itself out. and the world is at one. Oh,
We are whole yin and yang.
we are so holistic today, aren't we? So again, as well, talking about comedy, what do you reckon the state of British comedy is?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, there's a lot of talk recently. For example, if you haven't seen it, I think it's quite relevant. There was a joke at the Edinburgh. You know exactly where I'm going with this. Edinburgh Comedy Festival. The joke was, I've been. I've forgotten it.
Oh, it's the top joke.
I've been randomly shouting out about
Broccoli
cauliflower and broccoli. I think I've got florets.
Yeah.
And brilliant joke, right? Very good
It was
joke.
good,
Very
yeah,
clever.
good, I liked it.
Very clever wordplay.
People moaning about it. It's like, what's the funny
Quite
joke?
safe, but then again, people are moaning about it. Who was moaning about it? Who?
Comedians.
Why?
I saw loads of comedians moaning about it because
Why?
they were saying it wasn't a good joke to win, and I'm like, well, it was.
It's-
It fits all the classes.
It's a wordplay joke.
Exactly.
It's an absolutely fine joke. I don't think there's anything wrong with
Yeah.
it. The problem is that a lot of people were moaning about it because the Tourette's charity got involved.
I thought it.
Okay, and they were pretty upset about it because they were about to literally 1 week away from launching a campaign. 1 week, yeah, fuck off. I bet they were miles away. I mean, how can they get any work done? Fuck! Like, Susan, can you can you walk it? Your dog's got tits. How can they get any work done when that kind of thing's happening? I'm not saying they've all got Tourette's, but for funny effect.
But they should.
Yeah. My favourite's the chicken fucker one.
What?
Chicken fucker. There's a guy who keeps going out and calls people chicken fucker.
Oh, I just thought you were telling me you have a friend that fucks chickens.
No, I do, but that's a different story.
Oh.
No, but this Tourette's charity got really upset about it, and I just thought you're clutching at straws here. You really are. I mean,
It's a stupid thing to get pissy about.
it's so stupid, and again, it's a minority. It's not. This is what I'm saying. When who's arguing about it? Who's moaning about it? Fucking no one.
Yeah.
It's just a charity, right? The Tourette's charity, and the media going on it and getting on it and just grabbing it and making a big hoo-ha about it as fucking usual.
To be fair, that points out perfectly what we were saying before about how it's the people that feel like they should be outraged on behalf of someone else.
Absolutely.
It's Tourette's charity motivated, not the Tourette's sufferers.
Yeah, fucking white knights again.
Yeah, exactly. That actually fits perfectly.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
We're putting the world to rights today. We are figuring shit out, man.
But I mean, again, it's a thing of like, in British comedy, because this has been said a lot, are we too conservative? As British people, are we too conservative in the comedy world? Because most of the top comedians are fairly middle of the road, aren't they? I mean, you got Lee Evans, you got what's that?
Lee Evans
what's that fat northern bloke called? Peter Kay.
Oh, right.
You're
picking
huge.
very conservative acts here though, because they're not the ones I listen to at all.
No. But I'm saying these are the biggest. Ricky Gervais is one of the biggest.
I was about to say,
So Ricky
he's
Gervais
one I
did
missed.
well.
He's one I missed off of my list because I love Ricky Gervais.
So how comes Ricky Gervais does really well? Why? Why do you reckon that is?
He goes fully against the grain, though. He goes against everything. He's very...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. He does really well, but why? Why does he do really well? I don't understand. Like, because...
Well, he does it in America, first of all. And they're dumb.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I think it's because everyone knows he's a smart dude and the stuff he's saying makes sense.
Is it because people actually know he's not saying it for himself, perhaps?
I think he is, though. Everything he says he believes.
Most of the stuff, I suppose, but I don't know. You see, this is why I thought of doing comedy as a character. Because if I do it as a character, then I can get away with saying fucking anything.
But your character could just be very similar to you. Just an accentuated version?
No, it would be nothing like me. Absolutely nothing like me at all.
By day I'll have a beard, I'll come out at night to perform, I'll have no beard, then you'll see me the next morning, I've got a beard.
Right. Well, exactly, it'd be weird.
Yeah, the only thing I say against doing characters is because imagine a day, like say if your character's a happy dude, and then you're doing it day in, day out, or for years and years.
That's been called a professional though, I think. If you're a professional, you'll still perform no matter what mood you're in.
Yeah.
Unless you're a diva.
But then if you need to force being happy when you're pissed off, it's hard. But if you can have a set where...
Well, you can change your set, can't you? You should,
yeah.
You should do like a different set.
As long as you're not trying to force an emotion, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Doesn't work well like Mr. Bean. No, Mr. Bean's a fucking class character.
Mr. Bean. Do you know why he did that? Do you know why Mr. Bean was Mr. Bean? Because Rowan Atkinson used to have a terrible stutter and terrible speech impediment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And he found out that when he did characters, pretending to be someone or acting,
I know what a character is.
Have to test these things sometimes, Carl.
It's me. I understand.
Yeah, so basically his stutter would go away. His stutter and speech impediment would go away, and he'd be able to actually do the character without talking like that.
The singers like they have stutters and then it just disappears when they start singing.
But that's why Mr. Bean first came out. In fact, that's why Mr. Bean first came out, because he couldn't speak. Like his speech impediment was so strong, he was always nervous of it.
I wonder what profession.
So that's why he did a silent character.
I wonder what profession I need to take up to it so you can't hear my lisp anymore.
You know what? I think you'd be a good gigolo, perhaps. You just don't have to talk.
I tried to do that, but apparently I'm too overexperienced.
Too overexperienced?
Yeah.
What, with that tongue of yours? I don't think so.
If you think that's bad, you want to see the penis?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Oh yeah. You got a proper chin muffler there, though. That didn't even make sense, but a chin muffler, what the fuck's a chin?
I don't know, but I do like the chin muff sound of it. It does sound good.
You into your games at all?
Games? I fucking love games.
You're a gamer?
Absolutely love games.
Good,
I'm a
man.
gamer, definitely. I'm a big, fat, nerdy, geeky gamer. I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, man, for fuck's sake. What do you expect?
Is that the Rogue One?
It's just any of them. It's actually all of them. It's actually all of them, because
There's a Falcon at the
the Falcon, the A-wing, the X-wing, and the
It's
Y
that symbol
bomber.
though at the top. Is that the?
That's the Rebel symbol.
Oh, okay, that's why. Because I know Rogue series very.
You know
Rogue
what?
One,
I actually got this T-shirt off one of those random things. Sometimes Facebook pops up with one of those random things where it's like, buy this now. I actually got it from one of them because it was £8. And I thought it was a fucking bargain. I was
It's
like,
a bargain,
it'll
yeah.
never come. It'll never, like with P&P, it'd be like £10.
Yeah, usually.
And I was just like, it'll never come. Literally a week later, it turned up.
Well, that's actually really surprising because, like you said, I would assume it would just never come.
Exactly. I was fucking amazed. I was absolutely amazed. I fucking loved it. But games-wise, I play mostly at the moment Rocket League and a game called War Thunder. Now, Rocket League is like a football game. I say it's football, but it's
Party
basically
game.
It's
Very much a party game.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not at all. It's basically little cars which have rockets in the back of them, and funny enough, that's why it's called Rocket League, because
No.
I fucking know, right? These guys are fucking clever.
No, they are wordsmiths.
Can I just say, poetry? I thought about this on the way over, right? I was trying to think of subjects to talk about, and I thought poetry's going to be one of them. You know what? I fucking hate poetry. Poetry can fuck off.
What?
Because it's just fucking people going on about, like, oh, I'm so clever with words. Listen to me. Look at how wonderful I am. That's poetry. That's poetry in a nutshell. That's all it is.
But it's rhyming. I like poetry.
Rhyming. It's not rhyming, though, is it? All poetry that
true
rhymes
rhyme.
is wank.
What? No. Not all poetry that rhymes is wank. Some rather good. Like that one I heard the other day. I was listening to it in the hood. See? Right, I'm amazing. I'm a poet and I did not know it.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I apologise
Wow.
for everyone listening.
I'm actually astounded. I'm actually astounded.
Should be.
But no, anyway, I deviate. Gaming, go back to gaming. So
But-
you got Rocket League, you
I was
got War
going to say
Thunder.
one thing with
Go
the
on.
poetry though.
Yeah.
Without poetry, you wouldn't have rap music, and I like rap.
You got a point there. I'll
do.
give you that. All right, you win that one. Fine. Next then, gaming. I think gaming industry at the moment is a very interesting place to be. There's some pretty cool games coming out. There's some good stuff already being out. What are you playing at the moment though? What consoles
I was
or
about to ask you that. I'm guessing you're a PlayStation guy.
no?
Oh, is Rocket League on Xbox?
It's on all and it's cross-platform, so you can play.
Oh, you can play against someone on Xbox.
I think actually Rocket League is one of the only ones you can play all three, but I'm not sure. Or it's just PC versus an Xbox or PC and
Yeah, well,
PlayStation.
But it's,
I'm not sure.
Because the ones at the moment, like the next gen, whatever you call it, it's like the PS4, the Xbox One, and is it the Switch? Is that
Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's a console.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild was a fucking fantastic game on the Switch. That was a fantastic game. You got Smash Brothers, but I've never been into it. Mario Kart, classic. What? Yeah. He's making his face as if I've literally just shat on the table.
To me, it feels like you have.
Wow. But it's like
I don't know. The nearest thing I like in Nintendo is Sonic, but that's because it was Sega and Nintendo stole it.
Yeah, okay. Well, what do you like then, fuckface?
I like good games.
Oh!
No, I don't know. Like, I haven't got a PS4 at the moment, just because I'm broke. But like my PS4 in general is what I love. I love Tekken. I loved like classic games. I liked. Did you ever play on the PS2 Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 2?
What the fuck did you just call me? No, I did not.
It was an amazing fighting game.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
No, I'm not into like any Japanese like JRPG stuff because it's all battle seizure robots for me. You ever see that episode of Simpsons where Spar watches the
And they go to Japan.
They go to Japan,
Yeah.
and he watches the cartoon, and it's battle seizure robots, and they're all just sitting there having a seizure.
Do you know where that comes from, Napoli?
No.
Pokemon brought out an episode in Japan, and it was when they went into Ash and the team went into the Pokeball, into the circuits and stuff, and they found Polygon in there.
Yeah.
And at one point, Polygon attacked something, and the attack made everything flash crazy for a second, and it gave loads of kids in Japan seizures.
There you go. You see.
Yep.
You see. Education here with Babyface Karl. And
A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about now.
Games.
Yeah. So I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember.
I mean, what ones are you into? If you had to pick some on the Xbox, what's been your most like recent over the last couple of years? Games you really enjoyed, you know?
Well, because I'm into my like war films and like war stuff. Like I said, I'm really a fan of World War II. So
good.
Shut up.
That second half was amazing.
Yeah, the first bit was a bit boring, but the second half really got going. Yeah, go for it. So I don't know. The best game I've been playing that kind of thing recently has been Battlefield 5.
Oh.
Yeah, Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 is pretty good. Grab us one as well, actually, please, mate. Battlefield 5 is the newest one. It's a World War 2, because Battlefield 1 was World War 1.
Oh, okay.
It's Battlefield 5, so I play a lot of that.
That makes more sense now, because I never understood what Battlefield 1 was called out, because it was the fourth game.
Basically, my favourite game of all time is actually Battlefield 3, which is actually modern kind of warfare stuff. And then I got Battlefield 1, and I've always wanted them to make a World War 2 version, and then they did. So I literally jizzed in my pants. Yeah. So that's what I like. I don't know. I'm not into like RPGs. I'm a shooter kind of guy.
I agree with that. I'm not a fan of RPGs at all.
Like my friends play PS and they play all these weird JRPGs, which for those of you who don't know is a Japanese role-playing game. And nah.
Like Final Fantasy kind of style. Is like
I'm a weird elfy person, and I've got a sword, and I'm
like
gonna
Elder
go.
Scrolls and stuff, and Oblivion. Ugh.
You know what? People keep banging on about fucking Skyrim. Let it go. It's done. It's been fucking done. It's like 15-year-old game.
You know what it is with all those huge games? It's like, yeah, it seems really cool when you see something far off in the distance flying around, but you get near it, you hit it, no one reacts to anything. You hit them, it's like swipe, dead.
It's like people were banging on about, is it God of War? This year? Yeah. It's a hack and slash. It's a very literal, walkthrough hack and slash.
Yeah.
And people were going, "Oh my god, it's so amazing!" The point was that it was a single player game, and like all the companies, they're all saying, "Oh, we don't want multiplayer games anymore. We don't want single player games anymore. We all want multiplayer games."
Which I hate.
Well, I can't be fucked with either of them. They can just fuck off.
Well, I've always been of the opinion this game is very antisocial, and it is. I don't play games to be social. I play games to chill out on my own and just have a laugh. So I love single player. Every now and then, if I'm with my friends, for example, I'll play games then as multiplayer and I enjoy it then.
Yeah.
But when I'm playing games, I'm not being social. I'm going to sit down in my underwear and play games.
In your underwear. Have a spliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds pretty nice, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, it's chilling, man.
I mean, I think I'd rather play somewhat multiplayer games. Like, there's a game called Sea of Thieves, which is wicked.
I've heard of that.
It's a pirate game on the Xbox and PC. I highly recommend it to everyone just to give it a try. If you just want to give it a try, it's on Game Pass. I'm not fucking I don't work for Microsoft, by the way.
So, is that like their version of PS Plus?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like every month you get like.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's just real good fun with a group of mates because you get to control your own pirate ship. And you go around sailing and you can fight people if you want to. You can not do it. You can do missions. You can do treasure hunts, treasure maps. Just a real good fun. There's 2 modes now. There's a new mode called Arena, which is all PvP, which is player
versus player.
Player versus player. And you can literally go and shit on people if you want to. It's wicked.
Wait, literally?
Literally, well, no.
Oh, okay.
You can throw up on them, though.
Oh, okay.
You can throw up, yeah. If you get too drunk, you throw up.
Oh, I love that.
I know, it's really good fun.
Cool, yeah.
Honestly, it's a really, really good game. I really recommend it. It's really good fun. Check it out.
Them kind of ones where you can go around like that. Like, I appreciated them from GTA, like games where you could just go in an open world and just have fun with your friends. They are fun.
I still go on GTA 5 every now and then, just to drive around.
Everyone?
I literally don't do anything else.
Yep.
I literally drive around, maybe get a helicopter, fly around, see what other people are doing. My favourite is to get in a helicopter, fly around, and then just land next to someone. Just land next to another player. Just sit there or literally have my guns facing at them, right? So I've got fucking rockets and a machine gun just facing right at them, and they just stood there. And wait for them while they're in a shop is the best one.
Or just stand there like that.
Literally, no. So like they come out of a shop and they've just got a helicopter sitting right in front of them, staring at them. I think that's probably my favourite bit.
I tell you one game I forgot. I don't know if it's on Xbox as well. One of the few games I've played in the last year that I really liked is Apex Legends.
Now, a lot of my friends play this, and I've tried to play it. I don't mind it. I quite like it sometimes. Because PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is my favourite battle royale, right? Because that was the first one I played.
That was the first one that I know of.
That was the first biggest one, and I played over 500 hours of that. So I'm okay at that. But with Apex, the problem is with that is the shields. There's too many shields. There's too much regenning. The health system's a bit fucking weird. And the problem is with Apex is that you've got all these different characters, like Rainbow Six Siege, where you have different operators, and they all have these different abilities. And that's a problem with Apex, because if you get cut off by one person, like one different type of operator or character, then you can meant to use the other type of character to...
Yeah, there's one to combat the other one.
Absolutely. And I can't stand that shit. I think we should all just be equal characters. So that's why I like PUBG. Because it is true RNG, where you are literally running around, you find a gun, you shoot some fucker in the face, and then run off.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how it works.
But at the same time, you do all start... Well, again, yeah, I suppose you don't start at the same point as some people have got better abilities and others and that. But it's nice because you... That's the thing in games, it's nice that you can make all these choices and stuff. But I don't know if you like me in the sense that I have a game, and if I'm given 2 choices of whether to go this way or this way, or pick this or this...
Yeah.
I'm lost in it because I don't know what to do. I'm like, but I don't want to pick this because I don't know what happens on this side, and then on the other side, I'm like stressed the fuck trying to decide what to do.
And games shouldn't be stressing, right?
No,
they should be nice, chill out things like you say, so you can sit
I
and
love
chill.
dying over and over and having to do it on hard, like when it's a shoot 'em up or something where you know you can win. You just got to keep doing it.
Well,
that's great.
I used to be in a COD clan, right? Yeah, I used to be in a COD clan. And we used to play pretty fucking well. And we got to I don't know, was it 5th in the world for clans? For clans, that is, not like separately. And we used to beast that shit, and we used to have real good fun. And it was great because we all got together, we'd have a game, we'd have serious chats about which strategies to use and what we should do and all this kind of shit.
It only works if you do stuff like that to repair them games.
It was nice, it was competitive, but the problem is that Sony then bought out COD, and Xbox was left with Halo.
Oh, it's
which
not.
I can't. It is still on Xbox, but the problem is Sony have now bought all the exclusive content. It's always out on PS4 first, and it's just not as competitive. Everyone who's competitive plays on PS4 now.
Yeah.
So it's
because then
just,
people play just for that game, essentially.
yeah, and there is a new COD coming out, Modern Warfare. I'm interested in it, but we're gonna have to see.
Then which one's that? Modern Warfare.
It's just literally called Modern Warfare.
Oh.
It's meant to be. It's meant to
fourth
be.
one?
Well, no. You see, this is it. It's meant to be completely separate of the series.
Oh, okay.
So it's meant to be a. See, it's weird because there's the guy Captain Soap. Soap. He's a I don't
know.
Soap McTavish, I think his name is.
Sounds about right for Call of Duty.
For Call of Duty, yeah. I think that's his. That's his name, and that's the main character. I think from a lot of Modern Warfares, but they're saying he's in it, but it's not a part of the old Modern Warfare games. It's like a standalone.
Reboot.
I don't know. I don't know.
An alternate reality. It could be anything really in that case. Because games don't really need to follow like a storyline lore, do they?
No, especially not COD.
Yeah, not COD, yeah.
But it would make sense if it fucking did.
Yeah, but that's the thing though with fucking Call of Duty. Into like 3 or 4 now. Different companies that make different games for them.
Yeah, back in the day, it used to be 2. It used to be Infinity Ward and Treyarch.
Yeah.
And it used to be, it would make one each either year, so it would be Treyarch and whatever. But now there seems to be other, like Sledgehammer is involved now, and other people, and they're just not as good. They're just not the same.
I think is it Treyarch that did Black Ops?
I have lost track. I have literally lost track. I've lost track of who does what.
Because I know Black Ops 4 was the last one, wasn't it? And I haven't played that one yet, sadly. So
yeah,
I think it was that.
You see, that's the one that came out with the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Now you see, I did play the Battle Royale a bit, but it was more level pegging on that one, which is good. But I think it still had some kind of like character customization. I think, like where they did different things. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Probably.
I don't know. Yeah. Because you could always add like special abilities and stuff, so it might have been that maybe.
Yeah.
You could like add like as your loadout.
Maybe that was
exactly.
it. I don't know. Maybe that was it.
I know I didn't play that one though, to be fair.
No.
Have you seen the I know you're into the Xbox more, but have you seen that leaked picture of the the PlayStation 5?
No.
You've not seen it?
No.
It's I'll show you it and I'll tell you what I found out that it actually was. It won't take me long. Because originally it was made out to be, they didn't know what it was just a leaked picture. And then it's been confirmed that it's actually the dev kit. So it's not, well, some are saying it's a dev kit, some are saying it's a prototype. Dev kit, I don't know if you know, is like the basic like console they give to like the first companies that make the first games for the new console get given this like bug.
Oh right, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
I only learned this yesterday, so I felt smart to be able to say it.
Carl's getting smart.
I'm getting there. Yeah, let's look.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Exactly.
That's awful. That's horrible.
I know.
Well,
hopefully it's just a dev.
You know what they're actually selling now? They're actually selling Xbox Ones without drives. Do you know that?
By drives?
Without CD, DVD drives.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, because everything's so digital now that they're actually selling them without. It's now a thing. Which I suppose in a sense is clever.
I get it. Because the one thing holding them back is the size of the discs and how much memory they can hold. Apparently.
Well, yeah, I've got a 500 gigabyte one Xbox One, and it sucks. But you can put an external in. You can put like an external drive.
They only gigabyte that much.
Yeah, you can get like an SSD or something. Put something like that on it. So the last thing we could do is we could do the impressions thing if you want to.
Oh yeah, before that though, can I hear your the carry on from the story?
Which?
The thing that what is it? I'm gonna have a little jingle that will come up right now. Oh, we're not on video. I can't have a fucking little jingle. Not a jingle, sorry, a logo.
What's on your phone?
No, I didn't mean that. I mean just.
No, just like story.
Yeah. For the what was it? The best comedy ever written, and I'm out like. I've started it off, so let me do my one first.
Okay. How much did it quote?
It was a dark night. Loud screams were everywhere. From all angles, the mayhem was abundant, and through everything stood three figures. Each with the charisma of 7 Disney movies.
Did you just burp?
I did. Each with the charisma of 7 Disney movies and giving off an aura of excitement matched only by a Pornhub premium free trial. You can read your bit. I haven't read it. So.
Okay, sexy. What hadn't been realised was that there was a small Indian guy dressed as a waiter who'd be there the whole time and was avidly waiting to take you further.
I like.
Cool.
And that will carry on next time. Eventually we'll have a big fucking story, like, and I'll make it into a thing and then we'll make another one.
No, I like the sound of that, dude. That
It could work out quite well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But what were you saying anyway?
So we've got the impressions thing
Oh, God.
that we were going to do. So, do you want to hear my impression of a Chinese man?
Yes. I can do that afterwards.
Right. Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll do this bit. We'll do this bit. So, you want to hear my impression of a
very
Chinese
much.
man? Hello, I'm Mr. Chang. I'm a Chinese man. No.
I'm just going to let the silence stay.
Okay. All right then. Thanks. You know, I just did that in a very British accent. Is it more racist that I did it in a British accent, or is it
Nah.
racist that I didn't do it in a racist accent?
Oh, that is a philosophical question. Right
Isn't
there,
it
my
just?
friend.
See,
That is.
that's my point.
That is.
That is my point.
Because a Chinese person could be born in China and then just moved over here and they would have an English accent.
Or they could be born here. They could be Chinese still. Their whole heritage, their whole family is Chinese.
No. If someone's born here, they're English.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That
yeah.
is how it works.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Technically, my cousin technically is English, but only because she was born in Germany.
Yeah.
But she's English because she was born in an English army camp or army.
Yes. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. So you're right. They could move over here and then they get like British citizenship. You know.
Yeah, so they have dual citizenship in the end.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right.
But you see, it's an interesting point, isn't
It
it?
is actually an interesting point, to be fair, yeah.
Okay, do you want to hear my Donald Trump
I
impression?
really do.
Hello, I'm Donald Trump. I'm the American president. Did you like it?
That was amazing.
Okay,
That was actually amazing.
I've got one more.
I could, if I closed my eyes, Donald Trump was in the room
Good.
having a stroke.
What? He should put it away, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
You dirty bastard.
Okay, I've got one more.
God.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay.
Right, I need to prepare for this one. Give me a second. Excuse me.
I really wish I had video for this. You can see my facial expressions right now. You need to come back when we're on video.
Okay. Hello, I'm Tom Hanks. I'm an actor. I was in some famous films, but now I'm really old, and I did a shit film called Sully, which is on Netflix. But everyone bangs on about it still. All I did was land a plane. Ooh, that's pretty harsh. Right, anyway, so that leads us swiftly into our accents challenge. Now, Karl and I,
Oh my god.
we had a bit of a bet who could do the best accents. Now, I think we're going to win this because Karl sucks at this, apparently.
Wait,
Yeah, we've got a bet on going, haven't we?
but I bet on you too.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, we've got a few written down here, so we're going to have a go.
I will give it my fucking all.
I think that's the hardest, so we'll believe that's all last.
Okay.
First one. Now, this is going to be highly racist or just really...
Racist. If we say an accent, we got to do the accent.
All right, okay.
Not racist at all.
Okay, fine.
I love ethnicities.
First one.
Especially their food.
Jamaican.
Is it me first or you first?
It's you first, obviously.
Okay.
Hear me now with my beer can sandwich. Pop, pop, pop. Rigging me up, pop, 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 pop. Sean Paul.
What was the Sean Paul bit?
I
What was
don't
that
know.
about?
Because, do you know why? Because I was thinking about it, and last night I watched the thing about when Adrian Brody did a little improvisation on Saturday Night Live. They got him banned because he came out when he wasn't supposed to introduce Sean Paul in Jamaican dreadlocks and doing all loads of Jamaican stereotypes. So if there was any insultive stereotypes from what I said, I was channeling Adrian Brody to do that thing then.
I think everything you just said was an insulting stereotype.
Oh, I know. But it was Adrian Brody saying it, not me.
Right. Next one.
Go on. Oh, you haven't done yours?
Shit, I was going to get away with that.
No!
Right.
Don't fucking do what you just did again. Don't do it.
Right, so it's Jamaican, yeah?
Yeah, actually do Jamaican.
Hello? No. Hear me now. I'm a Jamaican man. I love to play the drums, steel drums, and eat blood.
You know what? Maybe we should have a phrase to read out. So we don't go
if this goes to video, right? Can we just have a thing flashing up on the screen saying, "This is not racist. This is not racist. This is a joke. This is a joke." Right, next one.
Go on.
Welsh.
Oh God.
I know it's hard. Like my penis.
Right now. I can't even think how they talk.
Just think about sheep.
Bah.
That's a pretty good.
It's
a Welsh sheep. It's a Welsh sheep.
So just around a little bit of knowledge. Only in England do we refer to Welsh as being the sheepshaggers. In every other part of the world, they refer to the Scottish as being the sheepshaggers. It's literally only in England do we refer to the Welsh as it.
Yeah, but we live next to the fuckers, so we know. You know, no one else is fucking gonna know.
Okay, it's a fair point.
Fuck them. Yeah.
They do.
Welsh.
I really can't think how they. I don't know. Fireman Sam's Welsh, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't speak with a Welsh accent whatsoever, so no.
Okay. Gavin Stacey?
Yeah, I think so.
Rob Croydon?
Rob Brydon.
Yeah,
There you go, Rob Brydon. Yeah. Go on.
Well, I was doing it up and do, and I went there, and I did something else. I don't know. What the fuck was that? I don't know what. You do it first. I was going to there, and I thought no, so I came back again.
Right, you've got to think of, you know that comedian, Rod Gilbert?
Is that the
He's a
really
Welsh
hobo-looking dude?
No, but he's
Very
angry.
unkept.
He's angry. Yeah, he's unkept. Yeah. But
Was that the Flaming Battenberg one?
Baby.
That's
Right, you got to talk like that.
Yeah, it is,
really angry all the time.
You talk I'm really angry all the time and that.
Oh, down the valleys, like.
Oh, you were going to shag a sheep in there?
I think we did. I think we both nailed that.
I think we did.
I think we both
I
nailed
don't
that.
think
Okay.
we could do any better.
Next one. I'll give us a tick for that one. Tick. Jamaican was not so much. Just turned into a racist tirade of awfulness.
I actually think I did quite well.
Okay. Geordie.
Which one's Geordie again?
Geordie's the Northerners who live in Newcastle.
Geography ain't going to help me. I don't know what they sound like. Geordie's like...
Okay. Do you want me to do mine and then you can do yours?
Go on.
I'm not sure I can remember. Hoila lads, alright?
Oh, is that YA?
YA man, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit Welsh then actually, but...
I don't know what it was.
Well, man, how you doing there?
Why has he got such a high voice? Is that a girl? Is that a woman?
I like to play the woman. Why, mate? What you got the problem with? We're gonna take you out.
Right, we're both across on that one.
We're gonna go out in the boot in the town.
Fucking hell, no.
We both out in the boot.
Right, we both failed. Trousers? Oh no, where's my trousers? No. Scottish.
Ooh, I am part Scottish. I should be able to do this. Wait, no, that's Irish.
Oh yeah, I've got Irish. I forgot to put Irish down. Yeah, good.
I do Irish.
No, we don't Scottish.
Okay. What's the difference? I'm gonna actually. I had a glass weed
Did
in
you just
teacher.
say what's the difference
No, I know.
between Scottish and
I know
Irish?
geographical.
They will kill you now.
They They can't kill me. I'm in England.
You're
I'm in a civilised country.
Right. Oh no, he didn't.
Wales, so at least I'm not Wales.
Right, go on then, Scottish. Come on.
Look at my kilt.
You're nicking my joke now, aren't you?
Yeah, I was then.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm wearing a kilt. No, you can't do
I'm
that.
Scottish.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what they sound like. Okay, I had a Glaswegian tutor in college. He was great. He was called Gordon Young. Gordon Young was like the best fucking teacher
Right,
ever.
did you actually ever listen to him?
Yeah.
Well, then you'll know his accent.
Yeah.
You peen.
It was like, generally, this is how it sounded in my head, and it was like, what the fuck is it over here? Carl, get in here and do your fucking work, Carl. It didn't sound like it at all.
Wow.
Sorry. I can't do voices.
You're not very good at this, I can't
I'm
lie.
not very good at this. Your turn.
Good.
I'll show you what voices I can do after.
Alright, pal, that's a fucking gun. Going down the street later.
That doesn't sound Scottish to me.
That was fucking bang on Scottish.
Was that
mate.
bang on?
That was bang on.
Okay, I'll.
Right, I'll give myself a tick. You get a cross.
Well, I can do the last one.
Right.
Or this next
Scouser.
one.
Because I wrote down Scouser because I forgot the actual real name is Liverpudlian. But
Oh,
yeah, so
I'll put that with
Liverpool Scouse.
Geordie.
No, that's Geordie. Yeah. You know, these are ones that thieve shit. You know, steal stuff.
Oh, that's all of England.
Yeah, that's true.
I literally don't know what they sound like.
Think of a dolphin. That's it. Very good. I'm giving you a tick.
Wait.
Okay, you get a tick. Alright, pal, how's it fucking going? Yeah, you know.
It's
Alright, mate. Alright, fucking yeah, do you like?
What the fuck you do now? I'm that point, man.
I'll give myself half a tick because I kind of went into Manchester for a second there.
Yeah, Mancunian.
Right, second to last one, Irish.
I can do Irish.
Deputy morning to a
Wow! Oh my god! Fucking what is that? What is that?
Aye, buddy, don't you be coming over here into my shack. I'm gonna give you a good old hiding, you motherfucking bastard.
I'll give you a tick only because I like you.
I thought that.
I felt like I brought Mrs. Brown's boys.
I just snorted, you fucker. Irish, okay, my turn.
Irish.
I can't think of it now. Alright, how's it fucking going? Sinn Féin? You fucking bastards. George Adams. I think that's a pretty fucking good Northern English accent.
That sounds pretty fucking good, yeah.
T-Rate.
That sounds fucking
Fair enough.
amazing.
I'm going to give myself a tick for that one.
Do you have any glue? I have. Why do you repeat yourself? To be sure.
Fucking hell.
I hope they do.
Up the Protestants.
Protestant.
Right.
Motherfuckers.
Last one. It's probably the hardest and will turn racist very quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Indian.
Wait. This is very bad because I could easily mistake this for an Asian accent. When I say Asian, I mean like Middle Eastern.
Well, they are Asian, Indian people.
Well, yeah, but when I say Asian, I meant as in like a Middle Eastern kind of thing. Not.
You see, there's different kinds of Asian, aren't there?
They're very, yeah, like Japanese or Asian.
It's a minefield, isn't it? Eh?
Japanese or Asian.
Ugh.
Chinese, Korean.
Okay, Indian, come on.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, no, do it again. You keep that in there. You keep that in this recording.
I'm only doing it to be stupid. Okay, I need to do it quick.
I'll make it easier. Pakistani.
This has gone downhill, this podcast. Downhill.
We're cutting half of this.
You think that?
Oh, shit.
Okay, Pakistan. So. My name is Apuna Hasabina Benlana. Very nice to meet you.
I'm with that. I'm with you.
I like you. My name is Karl. I like many things in the world. I like to put a peanut in a turkey and I put it over and I take it to home and I give it to grandma. She looks at it and she goes, no, SS. No, take that coat away, sir. Take that coat off.
Is your name actually Dinesh? That was fantastic.
Why, thank you, sir. Shut up.
I think we're going to get lynched for this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the worst thing in the world. Right, okay.
You know what the great thing is, though? Most people listen to this are the comics or people that like comedy that appreciate it. It's just people having been stupid and having a laugh. If anyone bitches about that...
Yeah, but this is recorded. This is real.
They're little bitches. Like, fuck off if they're bitchy about it. I love people.
Can we get arrested for this shit?
You're not arrested for this. I'm not hate speech. I'm not saying go and hurt people.
No, of course.
If you want to go and hurt people, then you should be hurt.
Hey, don't hurt me. I'm fragile.
Not you. You're a nice person.
I'm a gentle giant.
You are a gentle. I don't know if you are a giant. You're about the same height as me, just a little bit taller.
Right, okay.
Except you using hangover.
Shut up. Indian. Hello, very good to meet you. It's very nice. No, I can't do it.
That was going more by that as well.
I know, I can't do it.
You were doing it, do it. Come on. Made me fucking do it.
Shut up, bitch. You don't touch me, bitch.
Just up in your face, huh?
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I actually cannot do it.
Yeah, Shimish.
Yeah, well, it's boring, isn't it?
My name is Borat.
All right, well, we both...
I like sex.
I'm going to give you a tick.
It's good.
I'm going to give you a tick because I quite liked yours. I'm going to fail myself for that one. Now, last one. I know you haven't seen it, so I've got a bit of an edge on this. It's Idris Elba in the film Beast of No Nation doing his Nigerian accent. Okay?
Well, you want me to do the accent of a film I've never seen?
Basically, just doing your best
Okay.
Nigerian accent.
I actually know exactly what to do for this. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, I'd like your bank account details, sir. I am calling from the bank. Which bank? The bank you bank with. Yes. I need your bank account details, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
Fucking pound.
You know what? That's what I was actually meant to do for the Indian bit, but I completely forgot.
Oh, right. Bank account details, sir.
Right. Idris Elba being a Nigerian. Hello, mate. I'm a Nigerian. I'm well fucking shifty, mate. Don't fucking bother me. You can.
You can. You fucking can't.
Hello, you can.
Get out of my land.
You fucking slave.
Get out of my pub.
Get out of my fucking slave.
Get
out
out
of
of
my
me, you fucking fuck-witting bomb bandit. And scene.
And that's it. That's the podcast.
I think, yeah.